Hey guys, I'm Silverwolf and today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I want to show you guys that I soft modded my 3DS. Now as you can see I have two 3DSs. One of them, the one on the right, is a European 3DS, which I bought when they were released, and the other one on the left is an American 3DS which a friend bought for me because it was purple. So obviously the one on the right is the one that I've been playing the most with because I can use the games from this country in it. The one on the left, you can only play American games in it, and also the old DS games I would play in that one as well, because that was before region locking. Region locking was introduced with these consoles. So I still made use of it, but it just, I don't know. The old DS games were never quite as... They were good, but, you know, when you get a new console, graphics and stuff are a little bit better, and none of them are 3D, etc. So, by soft modding the console, you can actually make it region free, so you can play any games. You can download pretty much any game that anyone's ever kind of like cracked, if you like, for the 3DS or DS. You can even download ROMs and emulators as well. So with the emulators, it acts like the console, and the ROMs the games you can play on it. So you can actually play Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games, and all sorts of old games if you want on your 3DS, which is also quite fun. At the moment I've just been kind of downloading games for the 3DS, but you know, you can, I will look into older games as well. If there's any that I particularly enjoyed playing, I can go back to them. So I've got them both here because I'll show you what the normal shop bought 3DS looks like versus the custom theme that I've done on mine. So when you soft mod your 3DS, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'll link a few things in the description. It's a bit complicated. It's not hard to do, it's actually quite easy. Anyone can do it if you follow the instructions and you don't kill your console. Your console's fine, it's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna damage it by doing this. But obviously you need to be fairly confident with computer stuff. So this is the 3DS that's got just all the bought games and things like that on it that I've always been using. So you've got like the Mi Plaza and all the normal things. That's the cartridge I have in there at the moment is Pokemon X, and then there's just other various things. You can tell I like Pokemon. Everything's Pokemon. And the theme that you can see in the background there, if I go to the end here, there we go, is the Charizard. Now, obviously on the 3DS you probably know that you can actually shuffle themes, so I have about 7 favourite themes, and every time I go in and out of games or other things on the 3DS, the theme will change. So at the moment it's a Charizard, but I've also got a Sonic one and various others as well. So that's what the, you know, what this one looks like, and that's just a normal 3DS as you would buy in a shop. So my one, I've done my own custom theme with my own artwork, and the games, and I don't have a cartridge in there at the moment, but these games are ones that I've downloaded from there's an app on this now that you can download things with. So those two I downloaded off this app, the typical Snake game and Tetris. And Detective Pikachu is a .cia file, which is a file that you can execute on the 3DS so long as you have Homebrew and the FBI app, which is what sort of installs it into the 3DS, which you put on the memory card basically. And you need a memory card that's bigger than 2 GB. The 3DS will take a 32 GB memory card, but it also takes larger ones if you format it correctly, and I will again link in the description the instructions for formatting it correctly as well. And all thanks to my friend Kel. So if you're watching this, Kel, hello! Thanks for helping me yesterday. She's already formatted hers and soft modded her 3DS as well, so we kind of did it together, and she found me these games. So I got Detective Pikachu, and I downloaded Angry Birds, Dual Quest I've always liked, Pokemon, Rumble there, Mahjong, I thought they sounded quite good, I don't know, and a Ninja Turtles game. That's the FBI thing, which installs CIA files. Then you've got Themely, which does the various themes. You can install them. You make the themes on the computer and you put them on the memory card, and then you use this to choose them in the on the 3DS itself. So that little thing where you normally choose the themes, you don't really use anymore unless you just want one of the ones provided by the actual console, or ones you bought in the shop. That's the homebrew launcher, and we've got various other things there. That's where I got the Snake game and the Tetris game from, and everything that I don't really use much is in that folder. And if I go along a bit more, you can see the rest of my theme. It also has its own music as well, which I'm allowed to use because it's actually YouTube music. It's like copyright free YouTube music, so. But when you put the music on this, it's got to be like a minute long and it has to be under 3.33 megabytes. And I made the mistake of, yes, the file size is small enough, but the song was way too long. So the first time I tried to put this theme on my 3DS, it didn't work. It just said it exceeded the file size. So I'd also never taken this on the internet because it's American, so I had to go on and update it to the latest version, which is something else. Make sure it's updated to the latest version, or you will have problems, because I had problems with mine, and I got a bit confused with it yesterday, but it took me a whole afternoon to do. So you're using the memory card to install things on the 3DS, and you're dashing to and from your PC to put download it off the internet, put it on the 3DS, and so it is a bit time consuming. If you have the time, it's a fun thing to do. And it also opens up a world of games, so maybe games that you possibly can't get in the shops anymore. Most of the games, I suppose, can be got second hand, but if you get a game for this and you don't like it, it doesn't matter because you got it for free, so you haven't wasted any money. So there's that, and of course it plays all regions now, which is another good thing. And when I get bored with this theme, I will put a different theme on it. But I'm quite happy with the fact that I've managed to do that, and now this is a much more useful little console, because before, like I said, I could only play DS games in it or American 3DS games. So although it's pretty, it didn't really have a masses of use. But thanks to the technology and what people have done to enable these to be enjoyed for longer, yeah, it's possible to make it more useful. So I just thought I would tell you guys that and show you guys as well. So if you want to see more gaming videos, you can click either of the boxes that come up below. As always, check out my Etsy and New Monday stores if you want to see my custom plushies and art, or commission me, or you can buy me a coffee on Ko-fi. Tips are always appreciated if you enjoy what I do. And that's all for now. This is Silverwolf signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep being awesome.